When she says, "We're not having S asterisk X," here's what she really means. Hey guys, let's dive into a topic that confuses a lot of men and stirs up unnecessary panic. When a woman says, "We're not having S asterisk X," it's rarely as simple as the words themselves. Most men immediately assume they've been rejected or friend-zoned. But let me tell you, you're likely looking at this the wrong way. In reality, this statement carries layers of meaning. It's not just about setting a boundary, it's also a test. If you can read between the lines, stay cool, and respond like a man of value, you'll not only gain her respect but also deepen the connection. So let's break this down step by step, how to understand her real message. Keep your cool, and turn this into an opportunity for growth and attraction. The real meaning behind, "We're not having S asterisk X." Here's the first truth. Women are highly skilled at protecting their image and reputation. When she says this, she's not necessarily shutting the door on intimacy forever. Often, she's signaling that she wants to ensure she's seen as respectable and not overly forward. But why say it in the first place? Because it's a test of your character. She's watching how you'll react. Will you get upset, defensive, beg, or argue? Or will you remain calm, confident, and unbothered? If you stay solid, you're showing her that you're the type of man who's secure in himself. This, my friend, is incredibly attractive. How to respond like a high-value man. 1. Stay calm and collected. The absolute worst thing you can do in this situation is panic, argue, or try to persuade her otherwise. This type of reaction signals insecurity and a lack of respect for her boundaries. Instead, take a deep breath, smile, and respond with something thoughtful. You could say, "That's perfectly fine. I'm not in a hurry." This response speaks volumes about your character. It shows her that you respect her choices and boundaries. It tells her you're confident enough to wait, or even walk away if necessary. When you remain calm and collected, you communicate that your sense of worth isn't tied to immediate gratification or physical intimacy. True confidence is about knowing your value and understanding that real connections take time to build. 2. Don't take it personally. Here's the truth. Her statement isn't about you. It's about her own values, self-respect, or personal boundaries. Many women are cautious about how they're perceived and want to ensure they are seen as more than just an object of desire. When you interpret her words as rejection, you lose sight of the bigger picture. Instead, recognize this as an opportunity to demonstrate emotional maturity. Show her you understand her perspective without feeling slighted. This is where most men fail. They take it personally, react emotionally, and let insecurity get the better of them. But when you show understanding and maturity, you rise above the rest. You're not just another guy looking for validation. You're someone worth respecting and trusting. 3. Flip the frame. Shift the perspective. Rather than reacting like someone who's chasing or seeking approval, flip the dynamic and become the one who sets the tone. A playful response like, "That's great. I'm not that easy. Anyway," can work wonders. This lighthearted yet confident response does 3 key things. It diffuses any potential awkwardness. It shows that you're not desperate and that you hold yourself to high standards. It subtly conveys that you're someone who values more than just physical intimacy. This approach helps create a sense of balance. Relationships shouldn't be about one person constantly pursuing while the other sets the rules. It should feel like mutual respect and shared values. 4. Build tension and create meaningful connection. Attraction isn't about rushing into things. It's about building a connection that feels authentic and exciting. By staying calm and intriguing, you create a dynamic where she's naturally drawn to you. Here are some ways to build that connection. Shift the focus. Instead of dwelling on the topic of intimacy, pivot the conversation to something meaningful. Ask her about her passions, goals, or dreams. Show genuine curiosity about who she is as a person. Be playful. Humor is a powerful tool. Lighthearted jokes and playful banter can ease tension and make her feel comfortable around you. Let her lead. Allow her to open up at her own pace. People value relationships where they feel safe to express themselves without pressure. The goal here isn't to manipulate or win her over. It's to create a connection based on trust and mutual respect. Genuine relationships thrive when both people feel understood and valued for who they are, not just what they can offer. When it comes to relationships, let's take a moment to reflect on what truly matters. This isn't about passing a test or proving yourself in the heat of the moment. It's about laying the groundwork for a relationship that's meaningful, respectful, and built to last. A genuine, healthy relationship is one where both individuals feel valued, understood, and respected. If you're serious about building something long-term, whether it's a committed partnership or even a future marriage, learning to honor boundaries and prioritize emotional connection over fleeting desires is absolutely essential. The true goal, a connection beyond the surface. Too often, relationships are approached with an emphasis on physical attraction or instant gratification. But think about this. Wouldn't you rather have a relationship rooted in trust, mutual respect, and shared values? These are the qualities that make a relationship not just sustainable, but deeply fulfilling. When you show respect for her boundaries, you send a powerful message. You're telling her you value her for who she is, not just for what she can offer. You're committed to building something meaningful rather than chasing short-term satisfaction. This isn't just about her, it's about you. 2. The way you approach moments like these reflects your character and emotional maturity. It shows that you're someone who understands that a strong connection takes time and effort to nurture. The power of self-control, why it sets you apart. In today's fast-paced world, where instant gratification is often prioritized, self-control is a rare and deeply admirable trait. It's not just about resisting impulses, it's about showing that you're in charge of your emotions and actions. Here's why self-control matters so much in relationships. It builds trust. When you demonstrate restraint and patience, she'll see that you're someone who can be relied upon. Trust is the foundation of any strong relationship, and self-control plays a key role in establishing it. It communicates emotional intelligence. Being able to manage your desires and focus on what truly matters shows maturity and thoughtfulness, qualities that stand out in a world often dominated by impulsive behavior. It reflects inner strength. True confidence comes from knowing that your worth isn't tied to external validation. When you can control your impulses, you show that you're guided by your principles, not fleeting emotions. Regardless of whether you personally believe in waiting until marriage for intimacy, practicing self-control has benefits that go far beyond the moment. It's a skill that will serve you well in every aspect of your life, relationships, career, and personal growth. Why mutual respect is non-negotiable. Healthy relationships thrive when both individuals feel respected and valued. Respecting her boundaries doesn't just show that you're a good partner. It also creates a safe space for the relationship to grow. When someone feels respected, they're more likely to open up, share their feelings, and invest in the relationship. Respect builds trust, and trust fosters intimacy, emotional, spiritual, and eventually, physical. By respecting her boundaries, you show that you're focused on her well-being. You're prioritizing her comfort and feelings over your own desires, which is a mark of genuine care. Strengthen the emotional connection. A relationship rooted in emotional intimacy will naturally lead to deeper levels of connection over time. Lay the foundation for a lasting bond. Respect is the cornerstone of any successful relationship. Without it, even the strongest initial attraction will fade. Building a relationship that lasts. Think about the type of relationship you want to create. Is it one filled with temporary highs and fleeting excitement? Or is it a partnership where you both feel safe, cherished, and committed to growing together? By focusing on mutual respect, self-control, and meaningful connection, you're setting the stage for a relationship that stands the test of time. Here's how to put this into practice. Communicate openly. Let her know you respect her boundaries and value her perspective. Honest conversations build trust. Focus on emotional intimacy. Spend time getting to know her as a person. What are her dreams, passions, and fears? The more you understand her, the deeper your connection will be. Be patient. Relationships are a journey, not a race. True intimacy takes time to develop, so enjoy the process of building something special together. Final thoughts. A new perspective on relationships. The next time you're faced with a moment where boundaries are expressed, take it as an opportunity to show your character. Instead of reacting impulsively, choose to respond with respect, patience, and self-control. When you approach relationships this way, you're not just setting yourself apart, you're creating a partnership that's rooted in trust, mutual understanding, and genuine care. And that's the kind of relationship that truly lasts. So, ask yourself, what kind of connection do you want to build? One that's focused on fleeting desires, or one that's grounded in something real and meaningful? The choice is yours, and the effort is worth it. By practicing self-control and showing respect, you're not only fostering a healthy relationship, but also becoming the kind of person who inspires others to do the same. Let this moment be a step toward creating a life filled with love, respect, and lasting happiness. When she says, "We're not having S**X," don't panic. Don't argue. Don't take it as a rejection. Instead, see it for what it really is. A way for her to set boundaries and protect her image. A test of your confidence and character. By staying calm, flipping the frame, and respecting her boundaries, you position yourself as a man of value, someone she respects, admires, and desires. Ultimately, relationships are about more than just physical intimacy. They're about trust, mutual respect, and genuine connection. When you approach this situation with maturity and self-assurance, you're setting the foundation for something truly meaningful. Now go out there and handle it like the high-value man you are. Stay confident, stay cool, and most importantly, stay true to yourself.